Welcome back to Grimworks City Podcast, episode
85.
85.
Come on, man, you gotta do this.
I'm trying here.
I thought this was like 87.
Yeah.
I thought so too. Until I actually checked, I was like, oh, we're way past.
See, so it wasn't just me.
LeBron
James. If you guys don't know what City Podcast is, it's an acronym for Can I Trust You? I'm gonna be your host, Tony, today, and I'm here with
Roman.
There you go, and
Pissy Pants.
and coming at the end,
Yo, boy, Eric. Hate that boy.
All right. So what we talking about, guys? I know what we talking about. That bullshit ending for Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball Super.
I know people be like, it's not C, bro.
It's super.
Oh man. All right. Fucking.
Has everyone seen it?
No, but whatever.
Roman doesn't really care. He's one of those.
I'll eventually see it.
And
when
I'm pretty.
Fucking Eric gives me the goddamn password to
Bitch, I already
Crunchyroll.
gave it to you.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
Yes,
Every time I bring it up, you change the subject because I tell you I just want on my PS4 so that I can just watch it.
You know what? Eric doesn't give out password. He signs you in. You're like, if you sign out, that's on you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he does.
My phone signed out like 8 times, but I want it on my PS4.
Yeah.
So I can watch it on
I'm
a
the
big
same
screen.
way. I'm his brother, and he won't give me the password for that.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. He likes holding things over people.
That's what I do.
Who
That's
he
what I do.
is.
Then
But
I'll
anyhow,
never watch it though.
I'm pretty sure that everybody that is called himself a nerd geek or anybody in the pop culture has seen the last episode.
You just hate fan.
I know. Facebook let it out as streaming because everybody wanted to see it that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucked because I thought the last 2 episodes were fucking. They could have left it darker tone, but they all went, oh, everybody's happy. And I was like, hell no. My thing is.
When has it ever done that?
True.
When has any Dragon Ball ever done that?
Yeah, and Super's never left it like a dark ending.
Dragon Ball. No, Dragon
Right?
Ball's
Oh yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But they could at least left Android 17 dead. They would have his sacrifice would have been even more impactful. Cause we all knew he was gonna get wished back, but then he ends up winning the whole tournament. That is some
Spoiler alert.
bullshit.
Oh yeah, that's a big spoiler.
I don't care. I'm so mad at this because the fight with Frieza Goku against Jiren was alright, but I was like, oh man, this is so cookie.
Whatever, you fucking 2018 millennial. You wanted all dark tone and shit. Fuck you, it was great.
Is that thing for millennials? They want things to have like a dark ending?
Well, I don't know anything about that.
mean,
I think he's just trying to insult you.
I
daily.
am.
And
I think it worked.
And then the whole thing where Frieza and Goku look eye to eye and he's like, we're gonna do this. Time to be twinsies, and they start fighting at the same time. I was
I
like,
should have kissed.
and I was like, damn, they were close to it. And he's like, and then the whole thing's like, you keep your promise, I keep my promise.
So,
if you do this,
it's not gay because he's an alien.
yeah. And
He's gender neutral.
Yeah.
He's got no clothes on, but you can't see a dick or a vagina.
And then everybody was like, oh man, it's gonna be the end of Super. Everybody was sad and shit. And then in the end, it was like, oh, we'll be back, guys.
Well, first of all, they
we're just
announced
taking
it
a break.
like a week or two before the end of the thing.
Yeah, but if
So
you're on social
everybody
media, you're just
Dragon Ball Super.
This is the end though, right? And they're having that one movie and that's it.
No, well,
it's 3 movies. Is it 3 movies?
No, I don't know. It's
I think it's
one movie.
the thing
Let's remember the movies aren't really nowhere near.
Yeah, the video's got nothing to do with it. The thing is, they are going to hiatus for about a year or 2.
Oh, well, they could have left it at a darker ending. That'd be cool.
Yeah, right.
That'd be kind of cool. I will agree with Tony to that much. I won't go full. I'm not gonna go full 9 and say like the whole thing sucked and the whole
here's the
17 coming back sucked. No, it's
you like 17. I got you.
I like 17, but then my whole thing was like when Master Roshi was gonna do the whole thing and try to kill himself off, and he didn't. I was mad at that.
Yeah.
Because I thought that would have been more sad if Roshi did die.
Can we not agree that nobody really dies in Dragon Ball unless they're a bad person, and even at that, maybe if fucking Toriyama.
Frieza.
Yeah,
I mean, but Cell hasn't come back. Nappa hasn't come back. Raditz hasn't come back.
In fairness, Toriyama probably just forgot about that.
Well,
Toriyama
just forgets. Toriyama only got like attention for like 5 characters at best.
Well, it's because Dragon Ball was supposed to end after Frieza. There was not supposed to be anything past that.
But you know who's dead? Fucking Bulma. Boom.
Bulma's voice actor's dead.
Hell yeah.
She's still a part of the animation. No, they didn't do anything to her.
She's just gonna be a lot of muted parts. She's just like.
But what are you talking about? Everybody stays dead. They made the realm of the deaf just because they do die. They're not part of the world. Even the was it Supreme Kai or the Fat Kai?
King Kai.
King Kai. He's dead, and it's a running joke. It's like I should really revive him. He's like no.
Yeah,
so he's dead.
Like a god thing, so it's more like a spiritual thing. So he's not really dead.
The dude who fused with Piccolo is dead. What's his name? The old man.
He's a fucking Thor thing.
You know, he's apparently still
never really dead. They just have to believe in him again. He comes back. Oh my god.
I don't know. I thought if they're gonna announce that they're gonna continue.
Plus, what if you knew that if everybody's gonna get revived, that fucking lost in the fucking tournament, like at the end. You already knew that fucking 17 and Roshi were gonna come back.
No. See, in my perfect ending, Frieza won it.
Man.
Goku and Jiren, right? They do their thing. They get out of bounds, and then Frieza wins it. And he's like, "Okay, what's your wish?" It ends there. I would have loved that.
No, that's stupid.
And then it would have been the movie, and because if you watch the movie, if you watch the previews for the movie, it's just Goku in this white room fighting what's supposed to be one of the gods from the other worlds that didn't get erased.
Nah,
it was supposed to be the Fox one.
I don't think it was supposed to be that. I think it's like some Saiyan or some shit.
Yeah,
is this some Saiyan?
It looks like
because I saw some of the previews. It was supposed to be the god destruction that looks like a fox.
I think it's some Saiyan thing.
But this is my ending. All right, Frieza wins it. He's like, "What's your wish?" And he's like, "This is gonna wish," and it ends there. And he goes, "We'll be back soon." And then they leave the movie out, and in the movie is like Goku in this weird dimension because they didn't get revived.
It'd be like Resurrection F2 or something.
Other than Resurrection F and Battle of the Gods, none of the movies ever really made sense with the storyline.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They're just movies.
But
Lord Slug never got mentioned in the main thing.
I know, but the thing is, the movies are part of the super canon.
Broly wasn't a thing.
That was
Broly, thank God, wasn't a thing.
That was Dragon Ball Z. They started making the movies canon for Super. Resurrection F.
You know what the thing is?
There's subtle differences in Resurrection F. Like that. What's that one dude who trained with Frieza? The
bald skinny dude.
Yeah, he gets killed like first thing in Resurrection F. In the show, he trains with Frieza and he's like really tough. Captain Ginyu came back and got killed in the show, but never made an appearance in the movie.
Yeah, so
but it's still the same story.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not the same story.
You're stretching out, Tony.
What are you talking about?
You're stretching.
If anything, they made the movies and they're like, oh, fucking, that's right, I gotta do Dragon Ball Super. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna write that in there. Just
I can see that.
All right. Say my scenario. I'm
gonna tell you how I felt about it real quick.
Okay.
I thought the Frieza Goku fight scene was pretty good. I was like, all right, it's pretty good. And I'm pretty cynical about a lot of things. I enjoyed it. I will say, when it got to the wish part where everyone's like, what is 17 gonna wish for? And everyone's like,
real body.
Yeah. No, apparently he does. He does have real body.
What?
Yeah,
he's
a father.
He's like he's like a semi-android with like human parts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, because they wish the human parts back. Krillin did that a while back ago.
Yeah.
All that human dick fight. He's like, all right,
I'll put it in.
Well, no, he's like, give the androids human parts. He was just thinking straight up 18, but he forgot 17 was there. And he's like, fuck. And 18's like, dude, I got a boner. What the fuck is this?
I'm gonna beat this off in the forest. So all that was cool and everything, but I wasn't really a big shock that 17 was gonna wish for all the universes back.
Yeah.
And then it felt like kind of like cop out, not cop out, but you kind of knew that. I think there was something else planned for the Angels, and the Grand Priest was supposed to be something way bigger. But they were just like, oh, if you didn't wish for all the universes to come back, we were just going to destroy everything. We knew the winner was going to wish everyone back.
That's kind of playing the metagame, though, ain't it?
Huh?
That's kind of playing the metagame.
What do you mean?
Knowing how, like, Dragon Ball is, he's like...
Oh, yeah.
And Xenos knew that, everybody was going to be back. We just needed a reason to make this fucking tournament. And he's like, we made it seem like if you put your actual all in it because you're going to die, that's how he gets to enjoy it. Which is kind of, like, pretty fucked up. having the kid be like, entertain me. If you don't, I'll kill you all.
Yeah. Nah, but even though the priest looked like he was supposed to be a bad guy.
It seemed like
right? And he's the one who talked to the dragon instead of Xenos, so you knew he has more control and more power than this little kid. Yeah. And this little kid, he's okay.
There was a lot. It looked like a lot of setup, but then at the end, it was just kind of like, I'm a good guy.
During the whole tournament of power, the Grand Priest was controlling the little kids. He's like, hey, calm down. I'm gonna fix stuff, or I'm sorry, you're making Xenos a set. And shit like that. He's like, oh, did you like that fight? He's like, yeah, the little kids are happy. It looked like he was supposed to be like, oh, you guys are, like the tournament power's over? Guess what? You're going to have to fight me now because I want all the worlds or control or some shit.
I don't think it was like, fight me. I think because since like the angels or all the angels would still be alive, it was kind of like a weird little concept.
Yeah, but...
I don't know. I thought the Grand Priest would have done... I think y'all were reading too much into the Grand Priest.
I don't know, because when the first world disappeared... Goku gave him like that weird look, and they did that weird thing where he had like that weird evil smirk thing. So I mean, they tend to do that.
But
but like I said, all this stuff was like getting real close to it. Then they announced like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop doing this for a while. So then they were like, well, fuck, our original plan's not gonna come through. We got to make up. You can kind of see where they had to.
I just blame Toriyama.
You know what? You know what it was though.
That's how it is. That's how the dude goes. He forgets characters. He forgets color schemes. He forgets.
Yeah.
What if it's not Goku? He doesn't give a fuck type of deal.
Even at that, he forgot about Super Saiyan 3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which I just thought it was that I didn't think people thought Super was gonna get this big as it got. I mean, Dragon Ball's always had its fandom.
I feel like
but Super kind of blew up, and he's like, okay, now we gotta keep going because. It's too much money.
Probably like the stigma of GT, so a lot of people went in cautious. But I mean, it's pretty good.
Man,
I feel like he's just like, I'm gonna go with this gravy train, baby.
I don't think it was the worst ending. I mean, I didn't hate it, so it was whatever.
It was alright. Whatever. I wanted more.
I was into it.
Yes, please tell us, Eric.
I was really into it. The only part I wasn't that I was like, come the fuck on. Was Frieza just laughing and fucking...
Oh, yeah,
like he was about to blow up. Exactly,
yeah, I remember that when he was talking shit to him.
Yeah, and I was like, come on, Frieza, just fuck him up, bro. Yeah. Why is it taking you so long to do this?
Because he had to make Jiren mad.
Why you got a monologue? Why you got to make Toppo open his fucking bearded face?
That was pretty good, though. That was pretty cool when he fucking stepped on his tail and started slapping
yeah,
shit
dude. I was like, oh, fuck. I straight up went black on them. I was like, oh, shit, he's using him as a punching bag, son. Type of deal. And I was like, bop, 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 12.
I just needed to get that off my chest. I didn't think the ending... I was like, I was hoping for something greater, something better, but it was just like, let's make everybody happy.
Yeah, the ending was exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's something that we all knew it was going to be. I wasn't too shocked that 17 was going to waste... There was no way he was going to waste his wish on, like... Universal Dragon Balls to be like, me and my family want to go on vacation.
I like the fact that they're just like, Bulma has money for that, right? And
exactly.
He's just like, I guess.
Roman, hearing this, does it make you want to watch Dragon Ball Super anymore?
I completely zoned out.
It looks like you did. You're not big of an anime than, what is it, Lupin the whatever?
No, I mean, he's into it, he just hasn't watched it.
Because somebody won't give me the fucking password.
I fucking told you, I put it on your phone.
And it signed me out.
He wants it on his PS4.
And I want it on my PS4, so when I paint, I paint for fucking hours on end. I can probably watch a few.
I don't think you can paint and read the subtitles at the same time.
That's why you turn off the subtitles and put on the English dub.
You can do that.
No. You can do that.
I don't care about the
English dub over subs any day.
I don't give a fuck about oh my god, you gotta keep it pure. You gotta look ahead.
First of all, it's not the pureness.
I don't have these weeb tendencies. I just want to fuck.
It's just the way it sounds, dude. It doesn't.
Speaking of weeb tendencies, I just started watching that fucking host club thing where it's like a bunch of dudes.
Really? Anime?
That Oron host club
why
thing?
Were you
Oron High School?
I saw like 2 episodes and I got totally sucked in. But the thing is, I wouldn't watch it with the subtitles. I had to hear like the English dub because I was like, I'm not about to fucking read this shit.
They give them fucking like British accents for some reason, no?
No, not really. They just have
like snooty type of like.
No. The blonde guy is, I think, the dude from that fucking, what is that one with the stupid robot and they do alchemy?
Fullmetal Alchemist?
Yeah, the one with the
It's not a
ponytail.
robot, it's a fucking armor.
Oh, you're fucking.
Robot, got it.
It's a suit of armor.
Robot boy. The brother, I guess, with the ponytail, he
Mhm.
plays the main guy. And what I'm trying to piece together, like, some of the voices. I know one of the, like, there's, like, these twins.
Yeah, I mean,
And one of
American voice actors are the elite, kind of get all the good, important things, and the host club is popular.
Yeah, they got popular all of a sudden, right?
Yeah.
And I see it everywhere.
So
It's been
why?
a while.
I want to
It's
know.
been out for a while, right?
Yeah.
Why did it suck you in? What about it did you like?
I thought it was just funny.
It's
Just
funny
general,
It
like
was-
slice of life.
It was really kind of gay. Really gay.
It's meant for girls.
Well,
fool.
it's
Yeah,
like,
okay,
it's
I
like
didn't know.
borderline. It's borderline yaoi for the ladies,
Uh-huh.
but it's still kind of comedy.
Yeah.
It's,
It
I
turns out
I
that-
got sucked into the humor thing.
It turns out every girl likes boy on boy action, just like every guy likes girl on girl action.
Oh, one dude, which I'm more than sure, it's this dude with glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the dude who does the Jared's Diamonds commercial for real. if that doesn't,
quality for
No.
quality.
yeah, that one, the San Antonio Diamonds thing. So, if you're not gonna watch it for the gay stuff or the comedy, just watch it for that, and then listen to like one of those San Antonio jewelers thing, and let me know if you think the same thing
The
too.
America's Diamond.
Yeah, the American Diamonds guy.
With this quality and color.
Hey, remember, I
Watch
never
too.
asked you.
You too can kiss another boy.
Diamonds, not just for girls.
But I heard that the host club is just a slice of life.
I think
pretty
it's 'cause-
good.
I think it's on
entertaining
Netflix, that's
Anime,
why.
yeah.
Probably.
You put it on Netflix, everyone's gonna eat it up.
Dude, the small amount of anime you do like watching, do you listen English dub or do you read the subtitles?
Either or.
Like the Lupin stuff and the Trigun.
Either or.
You know?
I watched.
Yeah, it doesn't like bother me. Like I don't have to. I'm not one of those. I'm not one of the like Eric where you have to have the Japanese because it's better.
Well, I mean, I grew up with fucking English. Dragon Ball,
But you tend to like the Japanese dubs
And
more than
it's-
anything.
And then
easier.
you have the other
Exactly,
side of the
so-
spectrum where it's John. He really wants to catch up to the anime we're watching, but he won't watch it unless it's English dub. He's like, I am not gonna read my shows. And I was like, you're missing out because we usually have conversations about the stuff we watch. And I go, and he's like, stop. I go, why? I've not seen it. You're not gonna ruin it for me. But why don't you just watch it? It's out there. You're paying for this
I
stuff.
have no problem spoiling it unless I'm super into it. Like Dragon Ball
Oh
Z,
no.
like the Dragon Ball Super stuff.
Yeah.
I'll read the subtitles because I want to watch it.
Yeah.
But if they had it on English dub, I'd rather watch it like that.
Because I know Roman doesn't care about spoilers either. He's like, well, if
No,
I like it.
yeah,
you know,
I
like it.
usually fucking no, because I usually forget spoilers like in fucking 10 minutes. Like whatever you said about Dragon Ball, I'll fucking forget it. And then
if a human's talking, he'll forget it.
yeah, I'm done. So like that's the whole thing is I can take it or leave it, like any kind of thing. I have been watching more Netflix, like more for comedy specials.
It has some good ones.
So and there was there was a part of me that wanted to finish what's that Netflix anime with the
Seven Deadly
Big
Sins?
Mouth?
Big Mouth, yeah. I watched all
the
Big
seven,
Mouth.
is that the one with the little kid
Yeah.
that owns the bar and
the
shit?
one with the piggy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
the Seven Deadly
I
Sins.
like that one, and I got up to like
I
episode 3 or 4.
I saw maybe like 2 episodes. I don't know.
That's one really good one.
I watched the abridged series now. The abridged series is all I'm all about now.
I feel like you'll like Prison School because it's like way out there and pretty stupid.
Okay.
Alright, so
Try and
you
check
wanna
that one out.
you
Okay.
want to watch Seven Deadly Sins, but you haven't.
Yeah, I just haven't. I just click on the comedy now, but I did want to, and I probably will. Probably later tonight, I'll probably watch a little bit of it. But I don't know. Anime is weird for me because like I fucking almost anything that you suggest, I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Like Food Wars, like Brian, my friend
Shokugeki
Brian,
no Soma.
Food
Food
Wars.
Wars.
Fucking, he was like, dude, watch it. And I was like, okay. And I watched the first episode, and I was like, all right, that's cool.
It's in English.
People are
I thought it-
orgasming. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I thought that was a little bit too much
And
because Eric had it full blast,
yeah,
and then all you hear is like in the morning. I was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck are you watching in the middle of the?"
That's what
house?
drew me in. And then as you get further in, when they do the tournaments and shit, you're like, damn, that looks like possible real cooking. And I was just like,
and I watched the second episode, and then I just never watched it again. I don't know. I there has to be something real strong to pull me in, and this whole like
It's all about the food, bro.
Wait, fucking 6 episodes or like watch a whole season. The second season's better. I don't. want to do that.
I don't want to.
I
do
do
that.
not ever want to do that.
Food Wars itself, right off the top, was great for me.
You know what I just know?
It's funny, but
You know what I just noticed? You have a lot of weeb friends.
yes,
And you shit on all the weebs.
yeah, because they're my friends.
Weebs are friends, not food.
Like you fucking weebs, y'all enjoy yourselves. I just don't want to hear you go, oh my god, look at this. Like, I don't. Keep it to yourself. That's great that you enjoy it. I just don't need to hear it.
So, this is one anime that when I saw like Today I Learned or whatever. Did you ever see that anime Ghost Stories?
No.
So, apparently Ghost Stories is like a subpar fucking kids hunting down ghosts or whatever. And they gave it to, I guess if you watch it regular, you'll see like the whole fucking regular story or whatever. But when it came to America, there's like, we don't want to dub this, so they got like the guys who fucking do the English dubs, like, just fucking say whatever the fuck you want, go ahead. So apparently they try to follow the story, but they just say whatever the fuck they want. And it's 100% legit. Like, I guess if you read the fucking book or whatever.
The manga?
Yeah, the book.
Manga?
It's not gonna follow the same thing as the American version. I watched the whole thing of that, laughed my fucking ass off. It was the greatest thing ever.
The only other anime that I think Brian suggested to you was something Eraser. It was something Eraser.
Erased.
Erase.
Yeah.
That one looked pretty good, but never got a chance to see it.
He says
I thought he also recommended My Hero Academia.
Everybody recommends that to me, but
That and One Punch Man, apparently.
I don't know about One Punch
Oh,
Man.
you know that My Hero Academia is going to become the next Dragon Ball Super?
Is it?
Yeah, it's starting next week. And they're all like, we are anime fans now. We want something. It's going to be My Hero. It's going to be the next big thing.
I thought it was just Tokyo Ghoul.
No. Because Tokyo Ghoul don't come out till the summer. My Hero Academia starts in 2 weeks, I think. A week or 2 weeks.
I mean, I'd gladly catch up with it, but I can't. So,
get a Funimation one if you want to see it in English.
I don't think I think they're releasing the subtitles too.
I'm sure you
Probably.
can find this shit on YouTube.
I'm pretty sure, but I mean, he could easily just,
John had suggested this because we were talking about this too when we were waiting for a table at Roadhouse.
Which I tried Roadhouse for the first time.
Oh, I heard his review. It's it's what you think it is.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Anyways,
That's what you think it is.
yeah, that's exactly what you think it is.
We'll get after.
But we were talking, and then he was like saying like, "Fuck Eric, let's go ahead and you make a Crunchyroll account, and then we'll like trade off." And I was like, "No," because I know exactly what's gonna happen. We're gonna trade off for a little bit. You're gonna give me the money and whatever. Then you're gonna forget because you bought fucking Warhammer toys, and then I'm just gonna end up paying it forever. And then all you're gonna do is watch it, and I'm probably never gonna watch it. And I was like, "Fuck you, it's not gonna happen." He's like, "Come on." So I don't know about that shit.
Dude,
John wants my thing
John
too.
wants it.
You know what? I'm gonna give you the fucking code. That way you can be like, "Oh yeah, I watched it at my house," and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
That's
type of
great.
deal.
I will be in your little fucking Ponzi revenge plan. That's
Hell
fine.
yeah.
or you guys could just watch this on YouTube and
Nah.
Facebook.
That's too
Facebook
much.
releases
Nah,
all this
'cause
stuff
with
now.
YouTube-
I'm
because
not
with
doing it
YouTube-
on Facebook.
With YouTube, you still gotta watch the fucking commercials, and then it'll probably break for commercials.
But not on Facebook. Facebook is streamed like Crunchyroll.
I'd rather watch it on YouTube.
I'd rather just watch it on the goddamn service.
Alright,
So I can just
That's why I watch
watch
it
it
on
and
Crunchyroll,
don't
baby.
end.
Ponzi revenge scheme it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead and buy Crunchyroll on itself. We're sponsored by it by Crunchyroll.
We're not
Grimworks.com.
sponsored by Crunchyroll.
We're not sponsored by that. Don't put in any code there. Not yet. We'll get there one day, maybe.
You never know, it might work.
Put
And
in-
they're like, all
put
right,
in-
yeah, sure, okay, this works.
Put in the keyword tasting the
This
jizz.
works. Grim works.
Grimworks,
So,
all right, it's fair.
Alright, so I did go my first time to Texas Roadhouse.
Did you get shot at?
No.
You should have.
I went to Mark today after right, and I go, hey man, I just tried out that new shoot 'em up place. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I went to Texas Roadhouse. He's like, huh, funny.
You know you didn't mean it, right?
But the rolls are not that special, dude. And I stopped midway because John told me to open it, right, and put the butter inside.
I really don't put the butter in there.
Well, that's how John recommended that I ate it. Try it.
I dip it in the butter.
And midway, I'm eating
the butter and then I eat the bread.
so midway, I'm eating it, and I go, why is this sweet, John? He's like, oh, the butter's sweet. I was like, oh, okay.
It's like a cinnamon butter.
Yeah, I forgot about that until I tried it. I was like, all right. But the rolls are all right. They're just
you
fucking
guys
dinner
ever-
rolls. There's
I
nothing
told you
special
the-
about it. Other than you leave your hands all buttery and greasy.
I thought you would be super happy since it's all like wet. I thought you like wet food.
It wasn't wet though. It wasn't like extra butter. It was just
It
regular.
was sweaty bread. That's your
that's your
Yeah, it's your MO, just sweaty food.
Look, it ain't gonna get any better from here. If you like Roadhouse, you're gonna be offended by Tony. So
Yeah.
let's just cut it short and then just go on
Yeah.
to something
Hold on,
else.
Well-
I want him to continue this.
Well, these
this
guys-
hate
The
fest.
charade.
Yeah,
To begin with, these guys degraded me in front of the waiter
With
because
this,
I asked for
yeah.
a well done steak, and they're like, no.
Well, that's
I know.
And he was just like, but I made it medium well. And I was like, it's still crap.
So I told him, you know what? I'll make a medium well. There's a little pink, and be as be happy.
Not, but
Did the waiter look at you like, ugh?
No, because I mean it's his job. He wants a tip. He's not be like, sir, you're a fucking heathen, or you're a what's it called?
Don't worry, I
cultured
took care
swine.
of that for him.
But
I saw it in his eyes and I said it for him.
but I ordered
Yeah,
the
you
mashed
gave the nod
potatoes,
to the-
okay.
and I got my second strike because I went with brown gravy instead of white gravy, which I didn't know it was a thing. John looked at me with
I was just
disgust.
fucking with you. I like brown
Yeah.
gravy
Yeah,
too.
no,
Yeah, I
but,
like
no,
brown gravy too.
but John looked at me with disgust. He's like, "How dare you get brown gravy?" I was like, "All right."
To be
man."
I
fair,
don't know.
John's stupid because, well, he likes semen colored stuff all the time.
John just literally gets the same thing over and over, so you can't really
Yeah,
trust him on
yeah,
anything.
What does he get?
Huh?
Pulled pork.
No.
No. He gets the ribeye, but he always gets. And this time he changed it up, and I think it's because me and Tony ordered first. He usually gets, and this is his order because I fucking know it. He again eats the same thing over and over.
Creature of habit.
Creature of habit. He gets the ribeye steak, 12 ounce, and he's like,
It's like a 12, 15, or.
There's a 10, 12, and a 16, I believe.
Okay.
I think again, anybody that's better with Roadhouse, let me know.
It sounds like the sirloin.
But he usually gets 12, and he's like, I'm gonna get the 10 this time. He ends up ordering the 12 like he always does. He's a fatty, and then he got his normal order is mashed potatoes with white gravy, with country gravy, and then he gets French fries. So he just doubles up on
potatoes.
He just doubles up on potatoes, and then once he's like eating a steak, he'll pour out the ketchup and A1 together, and that's how he eats his steak as well as his fries.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All right, Tony, you're not the only weird one now.
Oh, it was weird though, cause I ordered mine. They give you a selection of putting mushrooms on top.
The salted mushrooms.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I ordered that, and he's like onions. I was like, no, just the mushrooms. Mushrooms were really good. The steak was
I've been on a mushroom kick. I normally don't get mushrooms on my steak.
But
Haven't yet.
usually-
me and Roman ordered corn, and it was alright. It was just fucking corn.
Just corn.
Nothing special.
I much rather like corn on the cob. That's like my favorite kind of corn.
Yeah.
Just something about just the way it's,
You get some of it stuck in your teeth, and
Yeah.
you're just like,
yeah, you just
All right.
picking around for
So,
it. But
I mean, yeah, I usually get the ribeye or the switch out from the sirloin, the ribeye, or the I forgot there's one more.
the New York one.
prime rib.
Prime rib. I get that, and I usually on the sides I usually just get like mashed potato, brown gravy with like steamed vegetables, which is like broccoli and carrots.
Yeah.
So
All right, so he's a fan of the brown gravy too.
yeah, no, I don't see anything wrong
I
with brown
told
gravy.
him, dude, white gravy is like for breads and biscuits.
Yeah,
you don't
see,
put.
I'm not a big
John,
fan.
John
of
just
white
really likes white gravy.
That's him.
I like any kind of gravy. TBH. I'm
Yeah.
fat.
White gravy I'll
I
put
could
on
go,
like
I could go without gravy.
maybe
Yeah,
like
so-
chicken or something.
Yeah, I told him it's for like tenders and poultry and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Hot chicken.
So
John's a redneck. That's why, dude. You forget that.
you know why you
white
probably
trash.
ordered corn? I ordered that appetizer of just,
Fully loaded fries.
Hell yeah.
So he got that.
which it wasn't that good
I'm
either.
hungry now.
They weren't that good. And then these guys ordered a blooming onion, which was not that good.
Which is
either.
always a mistake because they always do that, and John always overeats it, and he's just like,
Oh yeah, before the meal came out, he's like, I'm full. And Roman's like, I'm full too.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like normally I'm the sensible one. I don't fill up on bread or anything.
Oh man, I fucks me with like 2 baskets at least.
Exactly. That's what John does because let's be honest, I go on a lot of mandates with John.
yeah, dude.
And
I fucks me 2 baskets and I eat my whole plate.
oh, that's the thing is like I'm like I can't fill up on bread. I can't. So I usually stick to like 2 rolls. We went through like 3 baskets because we were waiting for him. So I was just like, all right, and I kept eating bread, and then we got an appetizer, and then he got an appetizer. So by the time the food came, I was like, ooh, and then I had myself a little girly drink, like I always does.
Dude, that margarita looked really good though.
I always have myself a little frozen margarita.
Those margaritas are good.
Yeah, I was gonna order one.
I was debating the second one.
See, I don't know. I would get the margarita and then be like, oh man, it's gonna be like a fucking slush. And I taste the tequila, I'm like, ugh, I don't like any of this.
You know what though? The
What
margarita.
is wrong with you? Because you want slushes so bad, then you have them, you're like they're crap, and then you have a margarita, you're like it's gonna be a slush, it's crap. It's
I feel like he just wants that shaved ice with no flavor.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's like,
That's
he
what I
just
want.
wants to dig his face. He just wants to compact it like snow on
He
his
just
face.
wants snow in your face.
That's it. It's like
It
no
was-
food coloring on there, no flavor. Just
So you want a raspa?
I pretty much. So I told you about the shake smoothie
Yes,
thing that I had at Panera.
Yeah,
What?
you should probably tell.
Okay,
What?
so me and my girlfriend are gonna go eat at I think Panera. We're in the drive-thru, and I'm taking the order, and I'm looking, and I see it's like strawberry something smoothie, and I was like, oh man, yeah, that sounds pretty good. And in my head, I'm like, smoothie, it's like a milkshake. It's gonna be like a shake, so it's gonna be awesome. I was like, I'm gonna have my healthy food, but I'm gonna have milkshakes. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And so I order it.
It's not even that healthy.
Yeah.
Sandwich.
I don't know. So
It's like saying Jason's Deli is a real delicatessen.
Damn, I'll
Yeah.
fuck this Jason's belly though.
so girlfriend's looking at me, and I'm like, what? And whatever. We get our food, and like I fucking put the straw into that
stab it in.
smoothie, and I fucking drink, and she's just staring at me, and just kind of like a smile's on my face, and I start drinking it.
Nah.
And then slowly it just like dissipates into like a disdain. And she's like, "You don't fucking like it, do you?" I was like, "No." She's like, "You thought it was a shake, what? Did you?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I fucking do it." In my head, I was like, "Why the fuck is he getting the smoothie?" She's like, "Probably thinks it's a fucking shake." She's like, "I'm not gonna say nothing. He's not gonna fucking like it."
So,
But that being said, when your mama makes some banana fucking smoothies, dynamite.
the licuados.
Yeah,
Good.
well, oh god.
So I'm not the only uncultured swine here. So good job.
I just confuse shit a lot.
So do I.
I get like that stuff.
I like my
like that.
meat well done. So
That's-
people say it's supposed to be medium.
That's
There you go.
not the
Confused.
same thing.
I'm
Tony, this is not the
confused.
same thing.
I had a medium. I never tell you, I had a medium rare steak. The juice was just so good.
That shit was bleeding.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I try to talk him into eating like raw, kind of like rawish meat. We went to Golden Corral, Tony Santos and myself, and you know they already ate. They were already 2 plates in by the time I got there, so I had to kind of rush over. And
Gotta catch up. Got you.
So the plate I got had a steak, and the only one that was there right there, it had to get it medium well, and I was just like, I guess I'll take medium well because they barely were cleaning up, and that's all they had left, and they were waiting for the meat to come back.
Yeah.
And I was like, I ain't got time for this. So
I gotta catch up.
yeah, so they gave me the medium well, but I saw that they had prime rib on the side, and that shit was super pink. It was like red pink.
I couldn't eat that shit.
Prime rib, it doesn't matter how long you put it on there. It still doesn't.
Yeah,
it
won't change
still
color.
doesn't take out the pink. The only reason why it will look darker is because I'll just keep throwing
Well,
fucking sauce
it was
on
just,
it.
it was just the skin. Yeah, so I got it, and I switch between each one, right? Like I'm cutting the steak, and all you hear is like carbon get fucking cut. It's like
Like
and I
cut
just
through
bite it,
toast.
and it's like had like the littlest bit of pink, and I was just like, And Tony's like, see, you get it, Mel. And I was like, I had to, don't fucking. And
Don't
then I look at the prime rib, and I have a hard time because it's so tender and juicy to cut. And I fucking put it in my mouth, and as soon as I chew in there, just juice. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Welcome to Flavor Town.
It was really good. Tony's like, how can you eat it? It's disgusting.
It's bleeding.
And I was like, dude, you don't know flavor. Him and Santos, they looked at me with like, I didn't finish mine, and so I fucking put a fork in theirs, and I ate their fucking prime rib, and I was just like, you guys don't know good stuff.
I don't know, dude. You should have seen John's face today eating. So we were having this conversation, and we knew that John was gone because he closed his eyes and he started looking like dancing and shit while he's eating. I was like, what the fuck?
He started doing the girl dance.
Yeah.
They got food.
I think of that Winnie the Pooh gift where he's like,
That's exactly
that's
what
what it
girls
is.
do. Every girl does that.
So, and me and Roman keep conversating, and John comes back to us. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I left for a little bit." And I go, "Bitch, we know." He's like, "Put your shirt down." He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
He's already started gold dusting himself.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, dude.
All right.
I was like, what's wrong with you?
And it's funny because they came over here to the house, and I was just chilling watching Netflix, and John sits down on that chair. Dude didn't even give it time to fucking. He didn't like give time to sit. He sat down and leaned way the fuck back, and I was just like, man, I wish I could trust somebody as much as John trusts the chair, dude.
He didn't give a fuck.
He was just like,
I was literally like laying down on this couch, just laying down, chilling.
yeah,
And he was
dude.
just like,
He looked dead. At one point, I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. I hit him in the gut. He was just like, oh.
and I immediately hit him afterwards.
Yeah. And then Rob was like, oh, that was like fun. Let's do that. Bam. And he just like, he didn't even try to fight back or anything. He just kind of took it and just like grumbled to the side.
I didn't eat that much because I didn't finish the mashed potatoes and I didn't finish the corn. I ate 2 rolls and I was like, ah. And the appetizers, John was just going at it. I was like, okay.
You are what we call.
But the fries, the fully loaded fries was eh.
You are.
And the blooming
I
onion
don't
was
know
too
much
greasy.
about the fries, so.
It was too greasy, and the corn was dry. I was like, all right. The
How was
steak,
it dry.
it looked like dried corn. Like you
Nah.
It had all the butter on the bottom. You had to kind of.
it makes it.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Come on, man.
We didn't have a
Tony-
spoon. Oh, we had a fork.
Tony, you are what we call a waste of plate.
Probably because the
He is, dude. No matter where you go, he won't
best
finish
part
everything.
of the meal was the mushrooms. That's the only thing I finished. And I left a piece of the steak because I was like, okay, it's pink. I'm coming down.
You could have just saved it for Eric, the scrap master.
But
This hurts.
But it was
Oh,
funny
yeah.
because when I got there was no parking. I had to go park at the competing steakhouse
Yeah.
next door, and I crossed it,
Yeah, that's right.
and I was like, damn. And there was no business at the Salty, whatever it's called, Salty Grass,
saltgrass.
right? And then I
Crab?
park in a bag just
Salt
so
crab.
I wouldn't stop none of the business or take it in the parking
It's
stuff.
it's so crap, no one wants to shoot it up.
True. And then they have a big old sign right there where I
Please
park.
shoot us.
No, it says
Text.
please lock your doors and hide your valuables. We're not responsible for theft. And I was like, man, no business. That you're gonna steal your stuff. I was like, I'm gonna wait. And I was like, no, because they're already waiting for me. And the Row House was all right. I don't know why you guys hyped this shit up. It's like Whataburger. You guys say Whataburger's so good. I keep trying and it's garbage.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He's
people.
he's fishing for a reaction.
Oh,
He
no.
just doesn't know what he's talking about.
No.
That's fine.
I gave it a shot.
Because we bought on Whataburger, 2-3 days ago?
Mhm.
We went to Whataburger. We went to the one on 151. Roman and I got the same thing, the double with the bacon, cheese, and jalapenos. Look at him, yeah. And Tony's like, oh, I don't want to eat meat because whatever. It was Friday, right? And so
Because Jesus is gonna get mad.
exactly. So I go ahead and I get him the honey barbecue chicken sandwich, which
Oh.
is
Side
really good.
note, you had that.
Yeah,
didn't you?
I'll explain it a little bit. Yeah, go ahead. Finish.
So it was good. Fucking,
It
we
wasn't.
come back.
That sandwich was garbage.
See,
All right.
he's like, the toast is alright, but why is there so much
All right.
sauce?
All right. Hold on, real quick.
I will give him that. Sometimes they put way too much sauce,
Sometimes,
and it's,
yeah.
It
it's
was
so overpowered.
It was dripping in barbecue sauce.
Mm.
I'm not really a barbecue sauce kind of guy.
Neither am
And
I.
2, why are you gonna put tenders in between bread? It's already breaded. Why not just give me barbecue sauce so I could dip it? Just regular fucking tenders. Why make it a
He just
burger
wants
sandwich?
tenders. He didn't want
Exactly.
a sandwich. And no,
Why would you give me cold on tenders?
His biggest thing was, why do you need cheese on these tenders?
Why would you put cheese on tenders?
Because it's delicious, you stupid fuck.
And put it between two tasteless toasts. That is
It's
a
so
waste of
angry.
food.
It's stupid.
Just give me
Every time you get chicken tenders
Just give
from
me-
like a chicken
just
place,
give me tenders and a dipping sauce, and I'll be all right.
What do the fuck do they serve it with? Biscuits. What's that? Bread. Don't you fucking eat the bread with the fucking chicken?
I don't eat like that.
It's because you're a faggot and you only want dick in your mouth. God damn it!
Oh, he doesn't have anything, so he just fucking...
And then I realized Whataburger fries, horrible fucking fries.
Well, the fries weren't the
I
best.
think we lost Mark.
Oh, this is great.
But yeah,
Best podcast of my life.
And the whole thing was that, like, it was out on 151 and we had to get back here. So by the time we got over here, all, like, the heat, because it was freshly cooked, started working its way.
Yeah.
And I had a soggy burger. But you know what? Whataburger's bae. I'll take her when she's salty, when she's fucking sweating.
Yeah.
I'll take her when she's freshly cooked. Doesn't matter. I'll take her anyway.
I'll take it anyway.
Exactly.
It's all good.
I was fine. But him being fucking...
Prissy McBitch dick.
I ate it.
The fucking sweat king over here of food fucking doesn't like when his chicken sandwich is sweaty. And I was like, what's wrong with you? It's exactly what you like. It's fucking a lot of water with your food.
I guess I didn't like.
Come on, Kobayashi.
And you guys keep saying, Tony, you don't know food. I went to school for this shit.
Doesn't mean
I
you're
got
fucking...
certifications.
Yeah,
and
but
the-
doesn't
and
mean you
shit.
have good taste.
But-
What did you do with that certification? Nothing, you rotted bastard.
God, I cook for a lot of people.
Yeah. Cooking for a lot of people doesn't mean it's always good, nigga.
God.
I eat your pig feet.
I was ready for some. We're like, prisoners need to eat slop, don't they?
Jeez, you know what?
And I always tell you where's the slop at. Look at me, I don't have a discerning taste.
He doesn't have a discerning palate.
There you go.
All I'm saying is
That you gay. I got you.
you guys overhyped places and it wasn't good.
You know what's overhyped?
And you know
Your
what?
goddamn blood pressure.
I did try it. I did try it. I went out and I tried.
You did try it. I'll give you points for that.
And I even ordered.
I'll give you points
I
for
even
that.
get my steak well done like they like it. I got it in the middle.
Okay, I don't know about that, but okay.
No, in the middle is literally medium rare.
But
So
No, the middle is medium.
Is
John-
it?
Yeah,
Because it's right there.
Because there's like
I think medium's a good safe spot for people who don't want to dip their toes in medium rare. At least in medium, it's a little more cooked. Medium well is like anything well.
I always say don't do anything half-ass, go full hog.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna like enjoy a steak the way that most people do enjoy a medium rare. Go ahead and go get yourself a medium rare. Just go balls deep. If you don't like it, you can always say. They ask you at the beginning of the meal. Check it, see if it's to your liking.
That was pretty cool.
You go ahead.
Yeah,
and
they do that a
You
lot.
check it. You take your bite. And you're like, I'm not really enjoying this. Is there any way I can get it recooked?
Yeah, they'll recook it.
And
they'll
they'll do
spit
it.
on it.
And they'll fucking nuke it.
Yeah, exactly. They'll fucking close that microwave door and they'll fucking nuke it for 12 seconds.
I'll give you this about Texas Roadhouse. Pretty waitresses. God, they were pretty.
You know,
They're also very young.
And then second, our waiter was really very, very, very friendly, and
Very pretty.
he kept bringing us sodas and water and soda. I was like, all right, here.
He was a good
Yeah.
waiter.
Did y'all give him a good tip?
Yeah.
Give
Would
him
y'all
your
tell
tip?
him don't get near John?
You're like, Johnson will fucking kiss you.
That's a good tip.
I had a very
So-
good seat. I was sitting opposite their transaction machines.
The
Oh, so
cashier.
you saw that booty?
So all I saw was booty.
Booty.
I was indiscriminate too. Man butt. I was like, it's okay, man butt, I guess. But I saw a lot of woman butt. I was like, all right.
A lot of dudes have flat
damn.
asses.
There's this guy who fucking came into the store.
Fat old butt.
God damn, that motherfucker was like gushing out of there. I went up and been like, that dude's fucking asking for it. I'm like, I'm not fucking super all the way gay, but that dude's fucking asking for
I'm
it
gonna caress
bad.
it with my hand, just like accidentally bump into it. Like,
And
oh,
it's
my
not
bad,
even
bro.
like a little fucking bump. Like this dude was a little thick,
Uh huh.
but he was like kind of like top heavy thick.
Uh-huh.
He's one of the big dudes that wear like the real tight stuff,
Uh-huh.
where it looks like he's about to pop out of it.
Yeah.
He's wearing
Mediums
like
kind of guy.
yeah, he's wearing like the dress pants.
Yeah.
So you have the belt and like this dude's fucking.
Damn, you
Goo
remember
goo.
what he was wearing?
Were they pleated or not?
No.
No. Okay, they were flat front. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So yeah, I was like, God damn! I was like,
Brother's got it going on.
yeah, niggas ask for it bad.
Better get out of here.
Yeah, better get out of here with them games.
But
Because when the bear's fucking hungry, that motherfucker's gonna eat. You know what I mean?
you had alluded to me having a particular sandwich.
Oh yeah, let's go back to that.
Yeah, there was about
Going back to Whataburger.
Probably about 2 weeks ago. I was my friend Brian wanted to hang out, so I was like, all right, let's go eat. He already ate, so I was like, fuck you, I'm gonna leave. And he was like, wait, like Mike's in town, your cousin, when he was in town. He was like, oh.
I did not see him at all. Oh no, I saw him for a quick second.
Okay.
I didn't even.
He said, hey, he was like, hey.
At least you saw him.
He stopped by.
But he was like, well, Mike's hungry. And I was like, okay, they had suggested Mama Margie's. I hate Mama Margie's.
That's terrible.
I'm not a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, easy medium. Everybody loves it. Let's go to Whataburger. They were like, down. So we went to the one on 151. At that time, they were doing their heating, ventilation, cleaning. Their ventilation cleaning for all that kind of shit.
Uh-huh.
So it was closed. So the 151 location, the prime location for me, was gone. So we had to go to another one. We went to 410 in Ingram. So and then
ooh, that was a gamble.
That one's not bad.
It's always a gamble.
It's
always a gamble.
It's always a gamble. Because,
Really?
Yeah.
Because first of all, it was spring break.
Ah.
So there was
bitch
always
is popping.
and there was there's gonna be a lot of kids there. Because they're like thinking they're all cool, like, yeah, let's just take my mom's car.
There you.
So yeah, it was me, Brian,
Cousin Mike.
Mark's cousin Mike, Thomas.
Damn, I haven't seen that fool in forever.
Yeah, and then friend, another buddy, Sean. So I'm debating because I'm like, I'm really hungry. I saved my, I busted ass through work so I can get there early, and I didn't eat all day. So I was like, all right, I'm ready for some Whataburger. And then I always heard of this this mythical sandwich known as the Speechless.
Oh, the secret menu?
Coined by our resident Mark here. Mark, why don't you break it down for him? I'll let you break this down.
So the Speechless was, after a night of drinking, I decided I want Whataburger. I want that barbecue chicken strip sandwich because that was the new hotness at the time. Just came on the menu. All the kids were clamoring for it. Me and my friend Matt at the time.
Okay.
We always just hit that up. Well, in that moment of inebriation, I was like, I want the barbecue chicken strip sandwich. They're like, is that it? I'm like, no. Throw a patty of meat on there. They're like, is that it? No. Throw another slice of cheese on there. Is that it, sir? No. Add strips of bacon on there. Is that it? That's it. That's it. I want 3 fucking animals between Texas toast and fries and a drink. Came out to like 13 something at the time.
Yeah.
Was it?
It's still about that price.
And
So-
that was the Speechless for me.
So I never had this. I'd always heard of this mythical sandwich. And I was like, you know what? I think tonight's the night or I need to do this. So I said it. I need the sandwich. So I told them the order. And they're like, okay, is that all? And for a split second, which I'm now currently thinking about because you want to get Whataburger after this, I kind of want to get a Speechless and add an egg on it.
Oh, shit. I never thought of that.
So I'm going to call it the Speech Plus.
Speech Plus.
But now I'm thinking about that real now. But I did have a sandwich. My only complaint is that they did put a lot of barbecue sauce in at this point.
This is true. The honey barbecue chicken sandwich, it's either too much. Sometimes they put way too much barbecue sauce, and I will agree that becomes a little overpowering, and it kind of ruins it sometimes.
Yes.
So I will agree on that part.
Okay. So
I
Tony
will
has
concede
some
that
good
point.
points.
I'm all about compromises.
There you go.
It's true.
I was trying to help him out with this whole. It's kind of going back to the Texas Roadhouse thing, where he tried to convince you that HeroClix was better models than Warhammer.
Yes.
But he was using bad analogies and bad examples.
Exactly.
And I told him, I was like, you need to have. I was like, I want to give you some points, but I can't.
Okay,
I told him, hold on, that I was losing all conversation arguments today. I was batting the negative something.
Yeah, he was batting fucking negative 1,000. But the Speechless, I recommend it. Go ahead and try it. Again, you're gonna want to get that barbecue chicken sandwich. You're gonna want to add a patty. You're gonna want to add bacon.
Can you ask for light sauce? Is that a thing?
I'm sure you can.
I'm sure you can, but they're gonna be like, "Oh, light sauce," and they just
fuck you up with sauce.
Yeah. Either they'll fuck you up with sauce, or they'll just like put like a dab, and they're like, "That's it. You said light."
Little baby wants a little bit of sauce.
Yeah, exactly. So, going on to this little thing, this is a nerd thing. He kept what were your points to give him?
I'm gonna tell you what he told me.
Yes.
I guess he was trying to tell you that the HeroClick models. If we're talking like you're not fucking here.
No, I was telling him that the regular Space Marine, like we said, against my Deathstroke piece that I like so much.
Okay. So basically, he was saying that the HeroClick models are way, I guess, not articulate. I guess more detailed
they
They look better than Warhammer stuff. And I told him, I was like, that's not a fair analogy. I was like, that Deathstroke piece you're talking about, that new 52 whatever. I was like, that's kind of like a rare piece or whatever, and it's more, posed or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, I will give you this. We'll say I was like, you're using two different ones. You're using like a common Space Marine against a more rare, kind of put more thought into it figure. I was like, if you're going to do that, you need to put a common Space Marine with a common, HeroClick piece. I was like, that Deathstroke, I would say you have to be like a special character.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, only put it in your how he would like it.
Yeah.
That Solitaire piece. I was like, we'll put the Solitaire piece up to the Deathstroke, and we'll say, I was like, in a great painter's hand, that thing beats that piece no matter what. Yeah. But if you put it to like someone who's average paint scheme, I was like, I'll probably give it to the Deathstroke because it looks kind of cooler.
But his thing was that they're more detailed, and I said that's wrong.
I will say, in the hands of a painter.
No,
in the hands of a painter.
If you're talking detail, you got to think about the sculpts themselves. The HeroClicks are literally like rubber pieces. And they look as that. Like most pieces. I'm not like, I brought up my anti-monitor. My anti-monitor is a big thing. And it honestly looks like a toy. It doesn't look like a HeroClick. Yeah. It looks like an action figure.
I was comparing that too.
And I was saying that some of the newer stuff tends to look a little better than, say, the time when we were playing.
Yeah.
In fact, I like the stuff even before that. I think those pieces would look way better.
Yeah.
But now they've gotten more intricate and little... what's the word for it? I guess there's more detail work, but even at that, sometimes you get like a fudged up face or whatever.
Yeah, you get like the eyeballs kind of like weird. Yeah.
Like I was telling him, there's a piece there's a Mr. Freeze piece with the Nora piece in there. I was like, that looks fucking cool. I was like, you put that piece up against Solitaire, I'm gonna choose that piece at any day.
Yeah. And it's not like neither one is like cooler than the other. Because honestly, I like HeroClicks because they're all superheroes and stuff like that. And there's some that I honestly will never get rid of. My Hellboy HeroClicks I'll never get rid of. Some of the Superman that has him posing behind the American shield, I'll never get rid of that because I love it. So, but in terms of just like detail, there's more like sculpted detail on a Warhammer piece, no matter what it is, really compared to any HeroClick.
I was telling him that he needs to make fair analogies, though.
Better analogies.
Yeah, you need to make better examples.
Okay.
Which, I mean, and most of it's all just whatever.
You're still batting negative 1,000, though.
Oh, yeah. I was listening to all arguments. We actually had another conversation about what's fun to play, either tournament, standard, the Magic, or draft. I was like, I like the tournament and having the same deck overs and overs and overs, and they're like, no, draft is better.
I like draft just because of what it tends to have you do.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this conversation between nerds. And you want to join this conversation and just talk random weirdness with us?
If you want to get into further of those Warhammer versus HeroClicks, probably might want to check out Perils of the War. Who knows? Maybe we might talk about that.
Yeah.
But now you could always go to youtube.com/Greenworks and drop yourself a comment there and just anything. It's a weird podcast, so we're going to stick with it. Now you could join us on our social media. We have Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search out Greenworks. You're going to see us. And you go ahead and drop a comment there. Or not, you could go the old-fashioned way and Roman, let them know what's that old-fashioned way.
That's right. You want to go old man style like I do, go ahead and send an email to citypod88@gmail.com. Eric.
citypod88@gmail.com.
All right. And we do have a few YouTube comments. We don't have any emails, but we do have YouTube comments. So, first up, as always, welcome to the Clarissa Clam Jam Power Hour.
Come on and slam. And welcome to the clan. Come on and slam. And she has a fucking clam.
All right, then.
All right. So our first comment is, hell yeah, I might go. LOL, if money allows. So she's talking about the Warped Tour.
Yep.
So, all right. That's
it's
cool.
So basic.
Well, she says, oh, I can still jam out to Bowling for Soup any day of the week. I used to listen to a lot of ska, but only a few songs still get me going.
Superman song.
Huh?
That was in the Every 90s song. The one that was in the Tony Hawk. Never mind. I'll show you later.
Yeah, okay, there you go. You know what? I missed out on Tony Hawk. Like, I totally missed out on Pro Skaters.
Damn.
Yeah, I missed out. It wasn't my bag. I was skateboarding at the time, but I just didn't have a fucking PlayStation 2. Anyways, her last comment. I only went to Warped Tour once, and I saw Coheed 2. Wait, I think I ran into y'all there. I think that might have been the first time y'all met Church Girl. I believe so, and I believe you got pissed at me because I was smoking. So, thanks a lot for the guilt trip.
Hey, you, what you gonna do? Hey, you, what you gonna do?
All right. So, thanks, Clarissa. And next up, we have the Prune returns.
Oh, is he done with the strike?
Keeping the regs with a prune. I guess so. Let's see if he mentions it here. First of all, y'all know I can't dance for shit. Moreover, I introduced you to heavier ska, not 90s ska.
Still
There's heavier ska?
I guess. I don't know. You'd have to let us know what that is. Put a link to one of these heavier ska
It's like
dudes.
Mighty Boston's to Mightier Boston's. The mightier Boston's.
You'd be surprised by
Boston's.
you'd be surprised by the Prune's music selection. It's really out there.
Huh.
He
Yeah.
showed me Nintendo Core, and then he regrets it.
Fair enough. His next comment is, don't forget I showed y'all Gigi Allen and Brujeria.
Oh, I remember the Gigi Allen area with the fucking brown town.
He had the song.
I remember-
He was like, I'm gonna rape you.
I remember watching a DVD of Gigi Allen when he played at the, I want to say the Rabbit?
Mhm.
It's terrible. It's god-awful.
It's
It's just a dude shitting, rubbing his dick, and...
Yeah, that was his thing.
That was
He
Gigi
never
Allen.
really finished the set without getting kicked out because he was fighting fans. He was shitting all over the place. He had piss on him. He let people spit on him, and then he cut himself.
Nah.
It was a piece of shit. But,
Oh yeah, he was a horrible person. And he died of drug use overdose.
yeah.
Good job.
But he had good songs here and there.
I'll spit
Yeah.
on him one last time. His last comment is, football players becoming Knights of the Round Table was truly 90s.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. King Arthur's Court was always a good cartoon.
So, yeah. And that was Keeping the Regs with the Prune. Yeah, I just didn't have it queued up. Thanks, guys. Thanks for covering me. But, yeah.
Thanks, guys, for comments. Keep them coming. We truly enjoy them. But I think that's going to be it for episode
85.
85.
Real quick, though. Real quick.
Are we still sponsored?
No.
We don't know yet.
We got to double check on that.
I wanted just to hit up on the little subject.
Mhm.
Was that the Warped Tour? Was it Clarissa or was it John's chick where he invited her, like you invited her to the concert with us, but she
That
was
was
like,
John.
no, that was John, right?
Yeah.
With Family Value Store.
Yeah.
That's
Because
right.
if I believe correctly, it was us going, and then she had told me that she was going with her sisters.
Yeah.
Clarissa was going with her sisters, or at least one of her sisters. I believe I believe it was her oldest sister. But either way, yeah, she just like did that, and I think I randomly texted her, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'm at the same I'm at the Warped Tour too." And I was like, "Cool." And then she saw me smoking just by chance, and I was like, oh great, fair enough.
I don't think I met her there.
Yeah, that was the first time that anybody had met you. That you all had met her.
Huh. Well, then again, I got it mixed up with Turkey.
Yeah, you got it mixed up with John's turkey.
Yeah, dude, that was a sad story. That was funny as shit. He's like, oh, I'm going to Family Valley tour. It's like, can we invite her? I was like, sure. We got an extra ticket for her. She's like, she's not coming. And then when we went to the tour, to the concert, fucking one seat down in the same row, there she was. And she was with I forgot. I don't know, some other dude or her cousin. John remembers, or her brother.
Yeah.
And he was just like,
well, that's not.
He's like, I thought you weren't coming. She's like, because my family told me they got me a ticket. I didn't know how to break it to you.
Oh, if it's family, it's alright.
Yeah, it's not bad.
If she was there with another dude, it's
then
different.
She started
story.
kissing her brother and got rid of her.
She kissed her. She kissed John and her brother. That was really fucking weird.
All I remember from Family Valley's tour is I fell asleep listening through Korn and everything else, and I woke up for Deftones like, yeah, and I'm like, back to
really? I know I fell asleep for 10 years.
Oh, 10 years was terrible.
Yeah, it was for that one song that they had on the radio that fucking little era.
And I recently heard it, and I was like, ooh, it was bad.
Today I listened to fucking See-There. It was pretty good. I was like, man.
Can you fight the See-There? That's all I remember.
No,
that's not even them, but I just like... yeah, that's what I associate See-There with.
Alright. On that note, this has been episode 85 of the City Podcast. I've been your host, Tony, today. Now I'm here with...
Roman.
And...
Pissy pants.
There you go, Ed. Coming at the end.
Your boy Eric.
Hate that boy. The way that we always end the episodes. Bye.
Bye.